Well, hello again to all the boys and girls out there in YouTube land watching. John and Ellie back at you today with another beer review. And what I'm looking at is Harpoon's Octoberfest Malty Robust Classic German-style Marzen beer. Now, we did an examination of fall beers on Eric Fraunfelter's channel, Thomas Metal 75 channel of Massachusetts Beer Reviews. So go check his channel out if you haven't already. I always have a good time hanging out with the International Beer Review Guild on his channel, talking about these different styles of beer. So anyway, I've had this one time. I bought a couple singles, and I had one about an hour ago. Drinking another one now, and so very new to this beer. It just became available in my area. Um, Harpoon beers are really not too popular here, but it seems like we're getting a lot more of their seasonal brews now, so I'm pretty excited about that. Maybe I'll start to see a lot more products from them. The enjoy by date is 12/19/2018, so very fresh. Yeah, well within the freshest state with this one. This product is 5.3% alcohol. It is 32 IBUs. It was introduced in 1989. It's brewed in the New England area, particularly Massachusetts and Vermont. It's an employee-owned brewery. So let's get into it. All right. I didn't pour this one as aggressively as I could have because the first one that I had, I poured it pretty aggressively. It poured with a huge head. You're still getting a finger and a half head on here. Not the best glassware for a review because you can't really see the beer too well, but I hardly ever use this glass, and it's a nice glass, so I wanted to use it. So you can see the appearance there from the bottom. It's a very deep copper color, a few streaming bubbles going up the glass, but nothing too much going on with the carbonation, at least on the appearance. The aroma, or the head, is in between like a khaki and a beige color. So the aroma, very malt forward. You're getting that roasted barley malt. You're getting a nice caramel sweetness on the aroma. A little bit of the hops are coming through. At 32 IBUs, though, you might expect there to be more hop presence coming through on the aroma. It's very malt forward. The hops are definitely taking a back seat to the malts with this one. It smells very malty, very typical of a good Oktoberfest beer. So let's go ahead and get into it. Cheers, guys. Very, very nice. Very sweet and malty. Nice caramel sweetness, leads into a nice brown breadiness in the middle of the sip. Drops off really nicely on the finish. You're getting some of the hops that are coming through on the back end to kind of balance out that malty sweetness that you're getting from the roasted barley malt, which is typical for this style of beer. The body is relatively light at 5.3% alcohol. You could session these a little bit more than some of your other Oktoberfest beers because they tend to go up to 6% and even a little bit higher than that. This one is a little lighter at 5.3%. You could drink a few of these, no problem. The body is relatively light for this style. It is rich and full of flavor, but the drinkability is pretty high with this one because it is relatively light-bodied, which is good. It's a great balanced beer. You get more of a light-bodied, sessionable beer, but it's full of flavor at the same time, which is really nice. The hops, like I said, are coming through on the back end. You're not really getting like a citrus or a piney thing. It's just a hop bite to kind of balance out that sweetness. It's hard to really pick up any distinct qualities from the hops other than that little bit of bitterness kind of balances out the sweetness that you're getting throughout the entirety of the sip. Um, mm. Really, really enjoyable beer, guys. If you like Oktoberfest beers, if you like malt forward beers, this is one for you to try. It's excellent. Excellent beer. I'm so glad that it finally made its way to my area and I got to try it. Very, very excited about it. Definitely go check it out while you can. It's a fall release, so it's only going to be out for a few months, but they do release it every year. And like I said, they've been releasing it every year since 1989, so it's been around for a while. Um, I should have looked up before I did this review if this beer has won any awards. I have a feeling, as good as this beer is, it may have won some awards at either the Great American Beer Festival and or the World Beer Cup. So what I'll do for you guys is I'll post that in the description of the beer below if there are any awards that this beer has won throughout the years, especially since it's been around since 1989. So I'll post that below. But this is an excellent beer. I'll go ahead and get one more sip and give you guys an official rating. Just a really well-balanced beer. It's not too malty, too sweet, because the hops do balance it out. Those 32 IBUs are kicking in nicely in the finish. Awesome beer, guys. I'm going with a 96 out of 100. This is an excellent beer, getting up towards world class, but definitely a solid A beer. Um, Excellent. 96 out of 100 for the Harpoon Oktoberfest. I highly recommend that you go try it out. I did buy a couple of singles of this in a pick-your-own six-pack configuration, but I was talking to a few people earlier, and it seems like the price point is comparable to the Samuel Adams. So you're looking right around $10 for a six-pack of some excellent crafty beer, guys. So that'll do it for this beer review. Hope you're all having a great day, and until next time, everybody, cheers.